Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. Today, my group will present about Human Resource Management, code MGM3073. First, we will discuss about prepare a plan for Ali's first day work. Second, what mistake has the company made when organizing this training program? Third, what are the weaknesses of the training facilitator?
Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Najwa binti Mazuki and my metric number is S63487. Today I would like to present our presentation by explaining about the preparation plan for new employee first day of work. There are 10 preparation plans, but I will present only 5, which is lecture, handouts, audio visual aids, computer aided e-learning and role playing. Another 5 preparation plans will be explained by next presenter. I will start my presentation with the first point, which is lecture. As we know, lectures are the most popular mode of instruction, and that's why it is really important for trainers to evaluate their efficacy as good as possible. This is because with a good lecture will produce a good information for new employee to understand their task. Next is handouts. This is because the handout allows new hire who have previously completed the training phase to refer to it on a regular basis until they master the assignment. Plus, the likelihood of new hires making mistakes is low with handouts because the Human Resources Division has already provided references for their usage. After that is audio-visual aids. This is because audio-visual aids is another initiative to make the knowledge become more understandable. For example, audio-visual aid is like date preparations, business conference, religious services and so many more. Another step is computer-aided or also known as e-learning. With e-learning, it will help new employees to learn whenever they want, wherever they are with any limitation. Plus, it is delivery of instruction, training or education through the internet. In addition, the majority of businesses are now accepting of e-learning are increased day by day. Last points is by role-playing. For information, role-play is the process of acting out someone else's personality and actions typically as a training exercise. Plus, new hires will be more disciplined at work and be able to discriminate between work and outside of the office by practicing role acting.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Sofia Azhar binti Muhammadiyah and my metric number is S63560. I will continue the presentation. My point is case study. Case studies in the form of reading material or multimedia presentation are given to trainees who are generally required to determine the main issues. The employees do not comply with the time in the conducting training, which make outsider wait longer. Because HRs need to insist on making sure his employees on time while on the job. Other than that, simulation. HRs need to create a real learning environment that reflects work and real life scenario. Trainees can practice real knowledge and skill not only by reading books about theory or listening to lecture, but through physical and practical activities. Besides, coaching is an activity where the coach and client interact deeply and requires high degree of empathy from the coach. After that, an apprenticeship is a contract between an employer and a young person that combines a structured program of on-the-job training and productive work. HR hired Ali as a trainee first before being made a permanent employee. This is because the employee can learn about the work carried out by the company. Other than that, project or special assignment. HR need to make an effort to train employees in a certain field. For example, HRs need to find a potential trainer to train his employees in doing the job. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nurul Izzati binti Abdullah. My matrix number X63185. Next, what mistake has the company made when organizing this training program? First, the company not prepared the venue before that day. We can see that the company not ready yet to accept the employee. In order to successfully change the organization, management needs to use its influence and commit to change. Additionally, transformational change is required if organizational improvement is to occur. Second, a facilitator does not reflect a good person. We can see that the facilitator of this company really does not show a person of caliber. Training is essential for employees, but simultaneously the employers want to avoid facing the problem and risk of workers' elusive mobility through short-term contracts. Third, one-way communication. We can see that the human resource management did not organize the schedule properly on the day, as human resource management should be able to notify the head of department in advance that there will be employees present on that day.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, I'm Putri Afika Kisina and my metric number is S63585 and I will continue the presentation. The next point is the company failed to choose the suitable person for the program. In this case, Ali's manager was surprised because Ali's clothes were very wrinkled as he slept overnight in the office and he doesn't look as smart as the manager thought during the interview he attended before. Ali can't think ahead of what he should do when something out of control happens. The above clearly demonstrates that Ali did not match the necessary criteria and requirements for the position of training employee, hence proving that the organization did not select the best candidate. Quality of knowledge workers is important in determining the development and success of the information-based economy. It's also important to consider worker characteristics such as abilities, behavior, and competencies. Besides, there are 4 principles that will make up trainee characteristics, which includes personality and motivation. Next, the company does not provide a schedule for the worker. Sadly, in this scenario, his manager did not disclose any information about the program's work requirements. Ali is therefore unsure of the role and responsibility he should perform. Organization can improve and develop the quality of its employees by providing effective training such as timetable or plan. It's also important because it gives employees reason to do something and give all the information they need to perform those jobs.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Husnina Akira binti Muhammad Razi. My metric number is S62971. Today I would like to answer the question 3, which is the weaknesses of the training facilitators. The first weaknesses of the training facilitator is he has poor communication skill, which is he spoke softly, one-way communication, and he taught non-stop 3 hours. Being a facilitator, they must have a good communication and clear voice so that all the information are not misleading or misunderstanding. The facilitator also has one-way communication, which is Ali do not ask any question or interrupt during the training session. He also not supposed to talk non-stop 3 hours, which can make them feel bored or tired of hearing the explanation. Instead of the talking 3 hours non-stop, the facilitator has take a break for a while and give some space to them to rest their mind. It can help them to gain their energy and be back to the training session. The second weaknesses is he has a bad attitude, which is he not punctual during the training session. This is not happen at any company because being a facilitator, they must bring the company image to the stakeholder. Then they will give a bad perspective toward the company and will affect the reputation of the company. Based on the article, which a study on turnover intention in fast food industry, employees fit to the organization culture and the importance of their commitment. They state that the core value of an organization will reflect the member behavior and organizational practice. Then it is clear that punctuality is important key to be success in an organization. Besides, the facilitator also wearing a shirt with curry stain, baggy trouser and sandal. This is not a good appearance because it will create a bad first impression to the facilitator and also to the company.
Hi, my name is Nur Raihana Shahira binti Muhammad Nazir. My metric number is 61410. The weakness of the facilitators, the training facilitators, is the facilitators does not do any practical. The facilitator should do practical for new employees to make sure they understand what has been explained and what they should do. If there is no practice made by the facilitator for new employees, they will not understand or see about the scope of their work and their purpose of the training. The issue is real because the problem found in the article is only to that a few practice season might be useful, so he asked the coach, will they have a chance to role play? The answer given is why do we have to role play? I have told I have told you what to do to close the seat. All you have to do is carry out what I have explained. The less of fitness the training facilitator is not punctual. Timeline is a matter of integrity. Here we are using the word integrity in the scene of being unimpaired sound. Consider the integrity of the steel beam in a building. Set the expectation for timelines is advanced and then start and end the meeting on time. If you respect people's schedules, they will be more likely to respect the integrity of the meeting and its objective. Some of the weakness of facilitator during training is that he never they are on time, especially during the training season. The facilitator also do not ensure that they move according to schedules or are able to adapt if some exercise run over time. Lose control of time and progress going overboard. Sticking with the agenda and method strictly too slow in the first half, then hurry up still at the end. This issue is related because this problem found in the articles. Ali was present at the training room at the specific time, and he was surprised that no one else was there. He waited until half an hour later. A senior worker appears and said, "Ali come too early." He never start training on time because the coach of headquarters is always late. What the senior worker said early was correct. After half an hour, Ali saw people start to feel the speech in training room. That's all from me. Thank you.